Hello and welcome back to SolidWorks Live at SolidWorks World 2019 in Dallas, Texas. I'm Jeremy Rigneris and I'm here with Ken Denton from 3Dconnexion. Ken, welcome.
Thanks, Jeremy.
What are we looking at here, these devices? These are the envy of every single engineer on their desk.
Of course, if you're not using a 3D mouse, shame on you, right?
So we see several different products here. What are all these different products that we have?
So what 3Dconnexion does is we make products that make the interaction with your CAD software more efficient, right? It's all about workflow. How do I interact with that software, right? So this is a Space Mouse Enterprise, which has a lot of features that help you manipulate the model, execute commands, as well as like the CAD mouse, just a mouse that gets you more functionality, a lot more features than a regular mouse would have, some extra buttons and that kind of stuff, and we can go through all that in a second.
Okay. So what the really cool thing that we're showing here, that I don't know if it's been quite captured by everybody, is you're actually the first partner to be integrated on our new xApps on the 3D Experience platform.
We're very excited about that. It's great to be the first partner integrated in xDesign. As all the SolidWorks users know, our products are awesome, and interacting with SolidWorks and now being able to use xDesign with our products, it's a great story. It's a great story.
So let's take a quick look at how these work. One of the really cool things about using a 3D motion control device like a 3Dconnexion device is my hands can still be working the mouse or the keyboard while rotating and zooming in and out all fluidly at the same time. It's not that it's just, you know, I don't have to come over here to the mouse and right click and rotate. I can be doing that while still picking on all these components while I'm working on them.
Exactly, yeah. It's all about the workflow, right? So instead of doing everything with a mouse and a keyboard, now I've got this extra tool to interact with my software, right? So I can pan, zoom, and rotate the model just like this, zoom in, and as soon as I stop rotating, you notice the center point of rotation stops, and it's very intelligent. It knows to rotate about that new point. I can move over to a new section of the model, move in and stop again, and it gives me a new center point of rotation. So it's really easy to control the device and move the model around.
Okay, now we've rotated around here a little bit. I want to just get to a standard view. What if I just want to go to a standard view or a favorite view?
Good question. So we have view keys on here. So we have top view, right view, and front view. And on the Space Mouse Enterprise that we're featuring right here, we have extra commands. So all the commands that have a blue function key, these are dual function keys. So press it, you get a top view, press and hold the same button, and I get the bottom view. So I'm using my finger because of the camera view, but normally you would use your thumb in a very comfortable place. Just place your thumb there and execute the command, or press and hold, and you can execute the second command.
So I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's okay in xDesign. I can come over. It's great. You know, it's easy. I can come over here, and in my pull down, I can do this. But with this device, I can just click a button. Exactly. I don't have to go to that pull down menu, go find that view right there.
So you just proved the point of the workflow. So how much mouse travel did you use to come over and get that command and execute it and pull up a menu and get to the right view that you wanted, when you can just select a button and it's done, right?
And my hand is always here. I can just hit that with my thumb.
Exactly.
So I use a lot of tools in my design space that I want to access frequently. I notice it looks like 12 extra buttons up here across the top. Are we doing anything with stuff like that?
Yep, so these 12 buttons correspond with the screen. So the screen identifies what each of those 12 buttons is assigned to. And our concept for these buttons is that when you go to press a button, you know exactly what it's going to do. So when I execute a command, the icon matches the command from your ribbon, right? So instead of having to go to the ribbon and select the command, I can look at my tools here and select the command from a button.
Okay. Now, that means though that I'm going to be kind of looking down at this device to see what those buttons do. Right. Is there a quicker way where I can view this stuff up on screen?
You can do it that way. You can press and hold any of those 12 keys, and then you notice on the monitor
right
it
up
shows
on screen.
Any of those 12 buttons show up on the screen, and it gives you what we call the on-screen display. So you can identify what those 12 buttons are assigned to. So if you forget what they're assigned to, just find it there and execute the button. Okay,
well, I may use one set of commands in xDesign, but if I go over to xShape, I may use a different set of commands.
Yep. Yep.
So now 3Dconnexion has always had a concept of modes, right?
Exactly.
So if I switch between apps, I should have different sets of commands.
Have different sets of commands, different palettes for each mode that you're in, exactly.
Well, these are great devices. The mouse is easy to use. I really like this. This is the Enterprise?
This is the Space Mouse Enterprise. Let me show you one of the coolest features about the Enterprise. So all of our products have different reasons, different things. We can see back here, there's a Space Mouse, this is the Space Mouse Pro wireless. Wireless, you notice. This is a more simple product, right? But the Space Mouse Enterprise gives a feature that none of the other products give, and that's these custom view keys. So I showed you the standard view keys, top view, right view, front view. Well, what if I want a custom view? What if I want to zoom into an area and I want to save this? I want to work on this area. I'm going to press and hold the view 1 key, and that saves as view number 1.
Yeah, I saw that.
And now I'm going to rotate to a new area, and I'm going to select this as view number 2. Let's save that as view number 2. Now I can easily snap back and forth between view 1 and view 2.
Oh, that's completely fluid to be able to do that.
Exactly.
I don't have to save a special state inside of the CAD software to be able to do that.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, that's great. So, yeah.
Go ahead, and we've added a couple of extra keys to this one as well. Delete key, we on purpose put it on the other side of the cap so it's a little harder to get to, right? You're welcome, right? And then we've added the enter key. All these keys over here are basically mimicking the keyboard, so you don't have to reach back and forth between the 3D mouse and the regular keyboard. Again, it's an efficiency thing, it's comfort.
That would be the one thing that I would say, well, I still, I want to be able to take my hand over here, but I still need access to Cap, Shift, Control, Alt. And I notice all these keys are over here. I have Space, Alt, Control, Shift, Tab, Escape.
Exactly, it's
it's
all just about reducing those trips back and forth between the keyboard and the 3D mouse. Making your workflow more efficient, right? It's all about being comfortable, ergonomic.
Now what's great about these tools is CAD users love these for years. They're envious of these. So if you're using SolidWorks Desktop or you're using an X app, the product works in all of these different tools. Exactly,
fully supported. We're very excited to be the first partner integrating the X series.
So where can folks learn more about 3Dconnexion devices who are at home, not at the show?
You can look at our website, 3Dconnexion.com. You can visit there and you can find all kinds of information about our products.
Great. Ken, thank you so much for showing us not only these great products, but the cool integration that we have with the new X apps inside of the 3D Experience platform. I'm going to go ahead and get to work on this.
Sounds good.